afternoon to you guys. Katie Patterson Ingalls. I am finishing up with my meal prep this afternoon, and I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. It helps me to stay on track. It helps my family to be staying on track with putting healthier foods into our body. Still happy with the meals though, and still eating them. And it saves us so much time in the evening. It saves me so much time when I get home after 11, 12-hour day. And I want to know what we're having, and I want to know that it's good food that's in our body, and I'm saving money and time, and that's just really important to me. So I'm going to share with you what I'm doing, and maybe it'll give you some tips as well. It's been worth it. So right now I have just finished up making, it's a cleaner version of a macaroni and cheese. So some people say, well, you deprive yourself whenever you're eating healthier, and that's not the case at all. It's just putting a different thought and frame of mind about what you're putting into your body. So this is a whole grain macaroni and cheese. Yes, it has some broccoli in it, but it's got cheese and it's got chicken, and it's really good, and my kids eat it. So I will be sharing this recipe with you in the comments below, and so this will be a meal that we have, and I will throw also, I'm probably going to I'll either make up some more steamer broccoli to go with it, because there's not as much in there, or spinach salad. So that's a meal right there in itself. I did a couple minute steaks, and I cooked them up. I browned them first, and then I actually baked them in the oven. And so they're going to have a really nice flavor. I know they look a little funky right now, but they have a really nice flavor as well. And so that will be for Kyle, because he doesn't always like chicken. So we have a couple choices. I do not always make two choices, friends, but this was something that I had outthought, and so it works perfect. I am doing time nutrition with my program. I am doing a new fitness program that I absolutely love. It helps you to shred the fat. It helps you to lift the booty, and it helps you to define your abs a little bit more. And so a lot of that, truthfully, if you want results, 70% of your results is nutrition. It's putting good, clean food into your body, real food, less processed, less preservatives, and less sugars, and so more whole, clean foods. You know, I love the saying that if your great-grandma wouldn't recognize it, it's probably not as good for you. I'm like, that is a great rule of thumb. Just healthier food. Stay along the outside aisles of the grocery store versus the inside aisles where all the boxed and processed stuff is. So, but part of what I do with my time nutrition is before I work out, I have a couple things that I eat to fuel my body properly for my workout when I get home in the evening right after work. So I make up protein pancakes, chocolate protein pancakes, and then I also have some egg bakes that I will be that I have at the same time, and like a little cutie to go with it. So that's what I do. Callan wants to say hello. Yes. Okay. Callan is quite hungry this afternoon. All right. So what else am I going to do? Okay. Actually, we are going to be traveling to see my sister. We're excited about that later this week. It's spring break. So I'm keeping that in mind because Kyle is going to be doing things here while we head out to see my sister. So I want to make sure that he's got meals that he enjoys too. So roast is always a good go-to. So I have a roast that's out here. I have these little red potatoes. I have some bag of carrots that I will be throwing. All this will be throwing into a crock pot. So I will put it in the crock pot before I leave at work in the morning. I leave by 6 pretty much every morning, and when I come home, it's done. And so that will be a meal in itself, and we will put asparagus in the fridge, which doesn't take long at all to put in the oven, or I have our spinach salads, and I love these little cucumbers right here. They're mini cucumbers. They are nice and fresh, and so I might just slice up some of those for some of our greens to go along with our carrots. So that's an idea that you can do as well. I always make sure that we have fresh fruit around. A lot of it is just having foods around that are good for you, that you're more likely that you'll pick up versus reaching for the junk, right? So just like these cucumbers, they don't take anything to slice up. These are really fun. So can you see these tomatoes that we got at Cecil K's yesterday? They're really delicious, and it's just something a little bit different that are fun. Always have my spinach here to have our greens. Got some black grapes this week instead. I always have a bag of cuties laying around because they're really easy and simple to peel, and we're always eating those, and so I like to have things like that. This is something that I really enjoy, and I'm going to share with you how I make it. So it's a butternut squash that's in spirals here, and so what I'll do is I will steam this in the microwave. Then I will get the skillet out, and I will put a little bit of coconut oil in the skillet, and then I will brown these in there, kind of like basically a butternut squash hash. So good. Okay, so that'll be a side as well this week too. I'm also going to be, so we have our macaroni and cheese that we'll be doing. We have our roast, and then the roast that will be left over, I'll be making fajitas out of that. And so I don't make more than I don't make more than 3 meals pretty much every week, because what I can do is with the leftovers from the day before, make something else that we enjoy. Okay, so I'm not throwing food away. So the fajitas will be the next night after the roast. Now, I always, well, we ran out, so that was a bad deal. But I'm always making our protein balls. Okay, so I have a double batch of protein balls, so whenever we're traveling, because I'm going to I got cheese sticks in the fridge, I've got some protein balls, I've got some almonds, and I also am going to pack the grapes. And these are things that we'll be taking when we go on our little road trip, and then a lot of water. So I'm not stopping whenever we're hitting the restroom real fast. Whenever we're stopping, we're not buying a bunch of junk. And that's just some good travel tips that I wanted to share with you as you might be traveling for spring break. So got our protein balls ready, so when there's a craving going on, we can just grab one of those. And I also made sure that I stocked up on some yogurt. I love the protein yogurt that I really enjoy. It's a honey vanilla protein yogurt that you might have seen. I enjoy this. And the kiddos, they like, let's see, I've got some strawberry for them, and there's also a vanilla, and it's important to me that I have things like that for them around as well. So I hope that you find this helpful, gives you some ideas, and it truly does save me, guys. I used to spend, honestly, probably 2 hours every night when I got home. What am I going to make? I'm buying it out, I'm cooking it, and then I'm cleaning it up. That is not how I want to spend every evening. First of all, I just don't even have the time, as most of you do, or don't either, especially whenever you have kiddos that are involved in activities, right? And I also help teach up at the fitness center, and I do things at the church in addition to their activities. I don't have time for that, but I know that I can have everything kind of finished, put up together, and washed and put away within a half an hour to 45 minutes tops instead of 2 hours. That feels so good. And we put healthy food into our bodies. Okay, one last thing. I am getting ready to open our brand new group tomorrow, Spring into a New You. Sometimes we just need a different frame of mind, right? We're coming out of winter. It's not super warm today, but we will be seeing the sun consistently very soon, and we just need to feel better, and we'll be seeing less clothes and wanting to feel good about what we're putting on as well. So a lot of that is physical, but it's also mental too. And so I would love to invite you to be part of our Spring into a New You. It's a private online challenge group that helps teach better ways to eat and things that are good for you, but you're not feeling deprived, and sharing a fitness program that you truly would love, that you are wanting to do and look forward to doing every day, that takes less than 2% of your day, and seeing results. All right, so if you're interested, comment below Spring, and I'm going to share with you our macaroni and cheese recipe, and I'm also going to share with you my go-to protein balls as well. Okay, have a fantastic week, and we'll be talking to you later. Bye.